In the hallway, 3 rich brats and biggest bullies of this college were beating a poor boy. A girl comes and stops them. One of them instantly stops, also stopping the others. Stop. That's enough. Do you want to kill him? Oh sure we do, and why do you always have to help him? Get lost, brats. She helps the boy to get up and takes him to the infirmary. The girl helps him lay on the bed and gets the med kit to treat his wounds. Why do you always save me from brothers? So should I just watch them beat you to death? Are you serious, Jungkook? Jungkook, what did I do? Why are you scolding me? Just stared at him and then rubbed her temples. Jungkook, I am sorry, Irene. I shouldn't have answered back. Irene, whatever, those 3 are dumb, including you too. I am going home, come with me. Jungkook. Okay, this was the only thing that Jungkook could say. BQs, he couldn't afford to trigger them. After they reach home, Irene's mother Sana treats Jungkook like a servant. He does chores for which he gets money. Irene is a popular girl at college. She have 2 more friends who are also popular but not like Irene. She has 1 biological brother, 2 cousin brother. One of them likes her but she doesn't care. Irene's 2 friends likes Irene's 2 brothers. Jungkook is excellent in studies and tops his class. He is also very good at sports, but he practices alone, and also his brothers don't let him play in the main team. A girl with her father is standing in front of the board on which results are printed and pasted. The girl is very nervous as this result will decide her future. Appa, should we start? S father, sure, whenever you say. They start searching for her result as the result board have more than 1,000 names. Suddenly the girl squeals. S father, what happened? Look where my finger is. S father, look where her finger was pointing. His eyes get filled with tears. She topped her high school and set a new record in her whole village. It is very rare for a village student to do this. Oh my god, I am so happy, Appa. S father, let's go home to tell your grandfather this. Why, and I'm so proud of you. She nodded and they went home happily. Y, N and her father reached home. Y, N ran inside going straight to her grandfather. Y, N, Halabaogi toppered d. Her grandfather laughed looking at her all excited. Kai, I knew you would do good in exams. Let's celebrate. Time skip. At night after everyone went to sleep, Kai and Y, N father was standing near the railing. Kai spoke. Kai, Junghyun, it's time to bring her to the city as Moon Empress said. Junghyun, she was just a baby tomorrow and now she have to go. Junghyun said, tears forming in his eyes. Kai, I know you love your daughter but this has to be done. If this doesn't happen you know the consequences. Junghyun, do you even know where he is? Kai, not know but soon I will. He have to die for what he had done. Junghyun, it's been many years. What about Jungkook, your son? Kai, he is with them. We will depart tomorrow morning for her admission in Jungkook's college. By this we can know where they are hiding. Junghyun, let's go and sleep. You have to leave tomorrow. Y, N and Kai are now standing in front of the college, basically her dream college. Y, N was in awe looking at it. Y, N, Halabaogi, am I dreaming? Kai chuckled hearing her and said, Kai, dear no, it is not a dream, it's reality. You are standing here. Y, N, can you pinch me? It is more beautiful in reality than in pictures. Kai smiled and patted her head and said in his mind. Kai, in mind I hope your beautiful smile doesn't get affected by what mess you are going to get in. Wish you a very good luck. Y, N, Halabaogi, let's go inside. I want to go and see. Wait, this is your friend's college, right? Kai hummed in response while walking inside. Y, N, so, could I get in this college even if didn't get this much marks? Kai, dear, even if he is my friend, this doesn't mean that he will admit anybody who doesn't even have talent. Kai, or don't want to study if I just ask him. Y, N made a hum-faced nodding. Hello, how are you? Principal, K, I'm fine, how are you? Kai, I'm fine, she is the one I was talking about. While saying this he did a eye thing and Principal understood what he was trying to say. Principal, oh, she is the one. By the way, how much she scored? Kai, she scored 98% in her high school. Principal, oh, in what course she wants to get in? Y, N, in business. I want to become a successful businesswoman to set an example for all the girl who thinks they can't do anything. Principal, she is good, I must say, set it goals. What is your name? Y, N, Kim. Y, N. Principal, did you give the admission test? Y, N, no, we came here first. Principal, okay, there is person outside, take this note and give him this. He will take you to the examination room where you will give admission test under strict vision. Y, N. Okay, sir. She took the note from him and went outside. Principal. Does she knows everything? Kai. Not now, and I can't make her remember because it will only affect her health, and also Moon Empress said that she have to remember the past all by herself. That's why I am here. Jungkook is here. By seeing him I hope she can remember him. Principal. I will do my best to make some of their classes same so that they can see each other. Kai. I knew I could count on you, buddy. Principal. Of course, we both are demon and you are my dearest friend. Anything for you. Y, N entered the class where her first lecture will be. She sat down on her empty spot and waited for the professor to come. After 5 minutes, Professor entered the classroom. Professor. Hello everyone, some of you are new here and some are my old student. I welcome the new students. Everyone clapped after Professor welcomed the newbies. Professor. Enough, this is your finance class, do you have blah blah? After the class ended, Y, N headed outside to the garden to read study-related novels until her next class. Y, N was sitting on one of the bench when a boy caught her attention. Looking at him, she felt a sense of familiarity. It was like she had known him for a long period of time. He was sitting on the grass, his all attention was on his notebook. At what he writing something, maybe taking notes. Suddenly he got going inside the campus. She took out her phone and looked at the time. Her class was going to start in 5 minutes. Interesting thing, she didn't know where her next class was. She got and walked inside the campus in order to find her next class. When she walked inside the hallway, she saw that the students had gathered at one place. Intrigued, she approached them. When she got near them, she saw 3 boys hitting a poor boy. It was the same boy who was sitting in the garden. She rushed to save him from the bullies and said, Y, N. Stop it, you guys have no sense of humor. Don't you know this is wrong? Hitting someone is not good. Yeonjun, younger brother of Irene. A new sympathizer we got here. Lucky for you. Jungkook first my sister and then this new chick wants to save you. Nice. Y, N. Excuse me. I'm not some chick, I'm a student here. I come here to study, not like you to bully others. I know how to cherish my parents' money. The money which is earned by hard work. You guys just to know how to spend money blindly, you are just some rich brats. Yeonjun. Enough of the lecture, don't cross limits. I can do whatever I want, you got that? I don't care who you are and who owns this college. Let's go boys, drama's over. He said, leaving from there. Y, N. Hey, are you okay? Is it hurting? Get up, I will take you to infirmary. Your wounds need to be treated. Jungkook. Leave me alone, this is my matter, don't involve yourself. Y, N. Excuse me, you people are rude, can't Eve. Without listening anything more further, he got up and went to the infirmary by himself. Y, N. Student here is so weird, what do they think the air, God. Weirdos, she said to herself while getting up and walking towards her next class. Y, N was sitting alone at one of the tables when suddenly Irene came and sat in front of her with a serious face. Irene, are you the one who saved the boy from bullying? Y, N. Yes, Kim. Y, N, and you are? Irene. I'm Irene, thank you so much for saving him while I was away. I owe you one. Genuine smile. Y, N. It's nothing. By the way, can I ask you one thing? Irene. Sure, please go ahead. Y, N. What is your relation with him? I mean, no one was saving him, just stood there and watched like some drama was on, but you wanted to save him. Why? Irene. Actually, he is my older cousin brother. And the one bullying one of them is my brother Yeonjun, and the other 2 are my younger cousin brothers. They had always bullied him since childhood. He was nerdy and sensitive and all, and the other 3 were the opposite. So, they found the opportunity to bully him. And from then to now I have been saving him. Y, N. Don't his parents stop them. They are hurting their child, right? Irene. Actually, his mother died a long time ago, and his father, my uncle, is always busy in work and don't spare time for him. Y, N. Heart hurted listening to his story. He have been through a lot. But why did it affected her this much? She never took interest in someone's life before. Why now? Irene, you are new here, right? Y, N. Yes, today is my first day here. Irene. Oh, you must be alone from morning. Y, N. No, it's not like that. It's fine, actually enjoyed it. I like being alone. Irene, can we be friends? I really want to be friends with you. You don't seem to be fake. Y, N. I'm sure, why not? You're also very beautiful. You must be very famous. Irene, sure I am. Both laughed. After eating and talking in cafeteria, Y, N was in her last class. The professor was teaching. Jungkook was also in same class. Professor, class dismissed. Next day, Jungkook was sitting while keeping his head down on the table. Suddenly he starts seeing glimpses. Y.N entered the class and was told to introduce herself. Y.N. Hello everyone, my name is Kim Y.N. Please take care of me. Jungkook jolted his head up when the glimpses were over. It was new the first time he saw those. When Y.N completed her introduction, Jungkook looked at her, their eyes locked, but Y.N shook her head and went to her seat. Y.N. Asterisk whispered to herself, I must be crazy, how can his eyes turn red? This is weird, whatever. The professor enters the class and starts the study. Time skip to last lecture. This is their extra lecture. Every student have an extra lecture. Dance teacher asks the new students to introduce themselves. Dance teacher. Now introductions are done, then why don't our best students show them a dance? Everyone cheered and dance teacher called Jungkook on the front. The best students also showed their dance, and after half an hour, class was dismissed. Y.N reached home. She was living in her apartment with Kai because no one could protect her like Kai. The first thing she did was greet him with the most cheerful smile ever. The smile which Kai doesn't want to fade away. Y.N. Halabog, how are you? Kai. Dear, I'm fine, how was your day today? Y.N. It was fine. I made new friends today, they like me a lot. But Halabog, there is a boy. He is very weird, he is quiet and he is always bullied, but he doesn't say anything or do anything. I find it every weird. I don't know. Y.N. And yes, Halabog, when I was told to introduce myself, he was also present in that class as I was about to go to my seat, which is 5 to 6 seats away. My eyes locked with him and Halabog, I could feel that his eyes turn red. It was a beautiful shade of red, but how is it possible? Humans can do it. I have studied it. I think it is my imagination. Halabog, I am also attracted towards him. I am interested in his life. I want to protect him. Kai. As for colored eyes, it is not possible. This must be your imagination, and as for your attraction towards him, I think you just sympathize him for what he is going through, nothing else. Y.N. I don't know, but I don't think I sympathize him or something. I never took interest in anyone else's life before, no matter how close they were to me. This is the first time it KS happening. I find it very weird. You know, he doesn't have a mother, she passed away long time ago, and his father, he is just indulged in his work, he doesn't even give him least time. The one he is bullied by is his cousins, and to my surprise they are younger than him, and in front of him they look like small child. He looks like he is strong but don't know how to stand for himself. Do you know my group's beautiful girl is his cousin who saves him from her other brothers. They are evil and rude, they don't respect anyone. Listening to her, Kai instantly knew it was Jungkook who she is talking about. It is beginning, many more is to come. Kai, my child, I just told you that you sympathize him just only because the way you are telling me all of his information. It just have the sad parts of his life, and by this I don't think he have ever enjoyed his life. Y.N. Yeah, you are right. I just sympathize him. Whatever. Kai, my child, why don't you freshen up? I'll set up food for you to eat, you must be very tired. Y.N. Yes, Halabog, thank you so much, I am coming in 2 minutes. Quickly heat up the food, I'm starving. After having meal, Y.N did her work and then went to sleep. After her long lecture, Y.N was sitting on one of the tables after getting her food, waiting for her friends. They arrive after getting there, basically they get random things and on table they share the food. Anyone can eat anything she wants, they don't just buy food for themselves. Y.N. Dudes, I waiting for you all, what took you so long? She said to the girls when they were near, followed by a guy. Irene. Sorry girl, found Jungkook on the way, he was free so brought him with us. Irene said, sitting in front of her and tapping the seat next to her so that Jungkook can sit with her. Jungkook just follows her and sits. Y.N just stare at him and feel bad for him. Y.N. I forgive you this time, but don't be LATD next time, okay? You don't know how hungry I am. Irene. Okay, hungry lioness, no one's stopping you now, dig in. They all start eating and Jungkook was hesitant but started eating as he was also very hungry. Irene, BTWY, and you came here from a village, right? Why, N? Yes, but why are you asking suddenly? Do you want to bully me? Irene, I was just curious. Okay, and no, I don't plan to bully you. Where are you living now? Are you living alone? Why, N? I live nearby in an apartment given by the principal, and no, I don't live alone. My grandpa is living with me. Irene, oh, isn't your grandpa old? Why, N? No bro, he is finey. When you meet him you gonna like him. While telling her about her grandpa, she was about to take the banana milk. Jungkook extended his hand to grab it. Their hands touched. They both felt a current going down their spine. Why? N looked into his eyes only to see his eyes turning red again. She was confused but couldn't look away. Irene and the other two were busy in talking. They didn't notice Jungkook and Y, N staring at each other. Y, N moved her hand back and says, Y, N, you can have it. I will drink something else. Jungkook, no, it's okay. We can share if you don't mind. Y, N was quiet for some minutes then said, Y, N. Okay, fine, I won't mind it sharing with you. They shared their banana milk and left for their last class, which is dance class. They all reached the dance room and was greeted by the teacher. They were late. Dance teacher, you are late. This is the last time. One of you come up here and show what have you prepared for short dance, and it should be more than one performance. Irene, thank you sir. Y, N will be the one performing today. Y, N, honey, I don't know how to dance. Irene, just go, I know you can do it. Fighting. Y, N got up glaring at Irene while Irene and the others cheered on her. No one could say anything to her because she was friends with Irene. Everyone was scared of her. Jungkook saw her glaring and found her cute. He felt this glare familiar, like someone used to glare at him the same way. Y, N reached the spot and started her dance. Y, N got praises from dance teacher and shyly went back to her place. Dance teacher, and you Jungkook, I told you to prepare a special dance. Did you prepare it? Jungkook, yes sir, I did as you told me. Dance teacher, come and show me. Jungkook, yes sir.
Okay.
When Jungkook was dancing, Irene was staring at him all the time but didn't forget to praise her friend. Irene, OMG Y, N, you dance just like a fairy. Your moves are so smooth and the second dance really suited you. Y, N, thank you so much. By the way, he dances really well. He is good at everything. Irene, yeah, I know he is like this since childhood but never gore praised. Still he does his best. Y, N, that's really heartbreaking. Y, N looks at him. WIH sympathy. Jungkook reaches home with Irene after the last class. He is still thinking about her. Minatazaki-sana, Jungkook, come here. Jungkook goes to his aunt. He is scared of her. She is the one who has enslaved him, make him do all the work, and does not feel any pity for him. He rushes into the room where his aunt is standing in a daze. He bows his head and stands in front of her. Jungkook, yes aunt, you called me. Minatazaki-sana, why are you so lazy and why haven't you started working yet? Do I have to send you a letter? Stay within limits, and why are you coming with my daughter? Can't you make your own arrangements? Don't make money here. Answer me, idiot, why are you standing like a statue? Jungkook, I'm sorry aunt, she was taking me with her very forcefully. I had forbidden her but she was stubborn. I will not talk to them about anything from now on. Minatazaki-sana, now enough of your drama, make me tea, if it is disgusting like last time. You will stand in the sun for 4 hours straight this time, go now, useless. Jungkook went from there to make her tea carefully. Like this 2 years pass by. Y, N and the others were sitting in the class focused on the lecture and taking notes. Professor, that's all for today now. Student, will you please give me the honor and submit your assignment, and no, I will not extend the date. It should be submitted now or else you will get 0. Y, N, I have done it. Did you guys do it? 3 of them shook their heads signaling they haven't. Y, N, psych, then I'm going to submit it. Y, N got up from her seat and walked towards the professor to submit the assignment. Jungkook on the other hand also got up to submit it. Suddenly Y, N foot slipped through the stairs. She was about to fall, but a strong arm got a hold on her waist and saved her. Professor, it is not a movie, stop your romance here. Jungkook made their stand and apologized quickly, then rushed to submit the assignment to get out of the awkward situation. Professor, guys, you made my heart happy by submitting the assignment. Let me give you good news too. Chikora 1. Are you getting married again, Professor? Professor, enough of your nonsense and I wish I could. Chikora 2. Sir, then be ready to get your A***, whipped, your first wife will beat you. Professor, don't make me scared and shut up class, listen to me. He said loudly to stop the student as they were laughing their A*** off. Professor, so students, as you know, your vacation are around the corner. University have planned a 1-week camping trip to village. Class cheers hearing the news and starts gossiping. Y, N. When are leaving, Professor? Professor, oh yes, we will depart due this Saturday. Be on time. Other information will be shared in your groups. Professor, so they were given 2 holidays before the trip for preparations. 4 of them decided to meet in a mall for some shopping. Irene brought Jungkook with for some shopping also, but at home she said she needed someone to hold their bags. Y, N came with Kai. Kai wanted to come with her to see Jungkook, his son. Kai pretended that he had to get something from the mall so he would go with her. The girls started gathering one by one at the place where they had planned to meet. Y, N wanted to introduce Kai to her friends, so she took him to the girls where Jungkook was also present. When Kai reached with Y, N there, he could not take his eyes off him. Indeed, Kai loved Y, N very much. He brought her up with a lot of love and affection. It wasn't like he was pretending to love her, but there is attraction in blood relations. He had 2 relationships with Jungkook. First, he was his own blood, meaning his own offspring, and second, he was his son's offspring at this moment. The girls greet him and envied him for his young looks and health. Y, N smirked at them and said, Y, N, see, I told ya my grandfather is young and dashing, even you are looking old in front of him. Kai laughed at her statement and told her not say anything like this again. Irene, come on girls, you guys know how long it takes us to shop, let's go. Before leaving, the Irene said to Jungkook, Irene, I will give you money, you should go shopping also. You will not have money now. Jungkook, no, I have money, you guys can go. Jungkook didn't want to take money from Irene, so he refused her in a mannered way. Before leaving for shopping, Y, N whispered something in Kai's ear. Y, N, Gramps, why don't you buy him some good quality clothes? Look at his clothes, and also he doesn't have anything to wear for the trip. Kai nodded and then left. Now Kai and Jungkook were left. Kai bought him many clothes by excuse and made him have so much fun. This day was the funnest day of his life. Jungkook calls Kai uncle all day, but every time Kai asks him to call him grandfather too. Kai was buying so many clothes for Jungkook, so Jungkook forbade him and said, Jungkook, you should not buy me so many clothes. What will do with them, uncle? Kai, as long as you don't call me grandfather, I will buy you more necessities, and this will continue until you call me grandfather. Jungkook, okay grandfather, don't buy me more. You already bought me many things. Jungkook whines unconsciously and realizes what he just did. He was embarrassed, but Kai was on cloud 9. Kai, okay I'll stop, let's go to eat something and wait for girls. Jungkook, okay grandfather. Jungkook couldn't understand why he was not able to forbid Kai to buy him things. Jungkook and Kai comes to food area and wait for the girls to come back from their shopping. Kai calls Y, N and asks her how much time they need. Y, N, just little more time, we coming, you order first, also order for us. Kai, fine, just be quick, we don't have all day. Time skip to the day of trip. All the students were sitting in the buses, and there are 4 buses of different courses. Y, N and the others were sitting bus together, even Irene's brother and cousins, and oddly they were not behaving mean towards Jungkook. The bus entered the forest area. Jungkook felt like he have seen this place before. He was getting confused because he have never been out of the house since he was little child. He started getting glimpses. The bus keeps moving and gradually reaches the fireplace at the end of the day. They arrive at the fireplace and camping site. After reaching there, they set up their tents and rest for the night. After 2 hours, Irene returns to Y, N in the tent and asks her to come outside. When Y, N comes out of the tent and sees all the girls and boys standing there. Y, N, aren't you guys going to sleep? I'm really tired. Yeonjun, oh come on, don't be boring. There is a house nearby, let's go there and play a game. Irene, what game? What trick are you playing? Yeonjun, finally, why, we have arrived guys, doesn't it look great? He said, controlling his laugh after seeing their faces full of fear. Irene, look dude, we have reached here but we are dead scared now. Y, N, I think we should go back now, it is not funny. Yeonjun, not now, I told you we will play a game here. Irene, which stupid idea are you going to give now? Yeonjun, let's play hide and seek, rock paper scissors to choose the seeker, okay? Or, fine, just let it end quickly, God. They played rock paper scissors and Irene's friend number 1 was Seeker. Seeker went to the tree to count while other ran inside. When Y, N was walking towards the house to hide, suddenly she started getting glimpses of her past. It was so hypnotic she forgot about her surroundings and started walking towards the side of the house. Slowly seeing all the memories one by one, it was too much for her to handle. It was like a stream of memories, some which she loved to remember and some which she didn't wanted. Walking slowly past the house, she reached a garden which was dead. Taking step through the garden, it slowly started to become alive. She continued to walk till she reached the point where the moonlight fell the brightest. She looked up and her body started to glow as if she was being abducted by the alien, but it was not that she was regaining her powers, her body up in the air. When she fully received her powers, she safely landed on the ground. She breathed heavily and felt light-weighted. While here, when she was receiving her powers and memories on the other hand,